Yeah, man. The first half of that Golden State Warriors game got a lot of Rockets fans up in arms, ready to go down in Toyota Center with pitchforks, ready to do whatever they want to do to Ime Udoka because they say the offense is horrible because the Ime Udoka can't trust the young guys and whatnot and this and that. Offense is trash. We need an offensive coordinator. Cool beans. After this video, we're going to determine whether or not this is really true, if we really need one. Is our offense really as bad as it looks? Is it better than what the numbers are saying? Is it worse than what the numbers is actually saying? We're going to add some context to this, man. It's your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter at AKInfinity_VVS. Also at the Rockets Round Robin. Go follow the Rockets Round Robin channel. You're going to see all of that in the description box below. Let's go on and jump into it. So, it's one thing to say it, it's another thing to show it. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna show it and we're gonna discuss it along the way. Stay tuned. All right, so let's start with my favorite part of this. Well, yeah, we're gonna call this my favorite part of it. So, everybody on Rockets Twitter, Rockets need an offensive coordinator. We need to sit this person. We need to play more of this person. Blase, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's saying we 10th in offensive rating. That's just what it say. I'm not making this up. You can see it for yourself. I ain't got to make up nothing. So let's kind of look into why, though, man. There's a lot of context as to why we're actually up to 10th. So does that mean that our offense is actually good? Is it better than what we're actually seeing? Is it worse than what we're seeing? Could it be better? Let's go into it. So, first of all, one thing to note, man, we don't really turn the ball over a whole lot. The Rockets are 4th in turnover percentage. And I like turnover percentage because it cuts through having to account for pace. You can do that by per 100 possessions, or you can do it by percentage. Percentage is easy because the number is just a percentage. So this just means 12% of the time the Rockets are turning the ball over. Out of every 100 possessions, we're gonna turn it over 12 times, which is damn good for a team that got like 7 guys in the rotation that's can barely drink. A couple of them can't even drink yet. So that's one thing. And another thing that we really good at too is we're really good at forcing turnovers. So not only are we not giving the ball up, but we're actually forcing the other team to give the ball up to us a lot. So this is a good thing. So this is damn near 16. We're gonna round up 16 turnovers a game for our opponents. Not a game. 16 turnovers per 100 possessions, as we can see right here, per 100 possessions. Now, what are we doing with them turnovers? What's our scoring rate? So we score damn near 20% of the time when we force our opponents to turn the ball over, which is another thing that I think is probably contributing to the offensive rating. So we can kind of see where the offensive rating can be a little bit of fool's gold, but then there's also some reasons for optimism. We're going to get into that a little bit later in the video. So what else are we doing to contribute to this offensive rating? So rebounding. Why is rebounding important? Because a rebound is a possession. You ain't got no possession without a damn rebound. So our total rebounds, we are rebounding at a 51% rate. So we're grabbing 51% of total available rebounds. Now, offensive rebounds. Let's look at that. We are second in the NBA in offensive rebound percentage with 37.3, only behind the Toronto Raptors. Damn, Raptors. That mean they probably miss a lot of shots. I ain't watched their games yet, but I'm sorry if you're a Raptors fan watching this and I kind of slandered y'all a little bit, but I know RJ Barrett doing this thing out there. Anyway, next thing we're gonna look at. So again, rebounds of possessions and all of that. So we actually lead the NBA per 100 possessions in field goal attempts. So per 100 possessions, we're taking 98.3 shots. I wish there was a percentage for that. I couldn't find a percentage, so we're going to go with this. So we taking 4 more shots. We're taking 4 more field goal attempts, and the next closest person was the Dallas Mavericks at 94. We at 98. That's a crazy number. So if you even go back and look at all of the box scores, we really beating down other teams when it comes to, taking a whole lot more shots than they do. You would think we take so many more shots than the other team. We don't turn the ball over, and we scoring off of turnovers. So why in the hell are we only at 3-3? Let's kind of go into it a little bit more here. Let me stop the screen share. So, in my opinion, I think so. Let me go ahead and get into a little bit more reasons of that offensive rating. So, reasons for optimism, in my opinion, three things. One, we miss a lot of easy shots, man. Open, butt naked three-point shots, point blank layups. We don't really take a whole bunch of bad shots, I don't think. But I would say this: we don't move the ball around a lot. We don't run a lot of effective sets. We do play a lot of, we play a lot of that Elmer Fudd, Bugs Bunny basketball, all that hunting. You spend a lot of time hunting for that mismatch, and then you end up playing one-on-one towards the end of the shot clock. The Rockets, last time I checked, it was 29th in assist percentage or assists per game, one of the two. Long story short, we don't move the ball around a lot, so we don't really I believe we generate enough easy shots to make some. We're just not making them. So that's one. Two, Fred VanVleet, who was coming off a career high of true shooting percentage with the Rockets, believe it or not, he's taken a huge step back. That man's shooting like 27% from three this season, and I don't think that's really sustainable. Like, that's unsustainably bad for him. I don't think that's gonna ride all season long. Ain't no way. That's just not in his DNA to do that. Sure, he could be more efficient, but I think it's just early in the season, man. He gonna be all right, man. I don't really worry too much about Fred when it comes to that. Yeah, he has his moments when he just starts trying to take over the games and all that. Yeah, whatever. Fred will be all right, I believe. You see how he did last season, man. He was good at rallying the troops, and then we start making these comebacks. A lot of times it's with him on the floor, so it's not really the case so much this season. But again, it's 6 games. Third reason, Alperen Sengun. Big fella is a little bit off so far this season in the 6 games that we playing. All right, cool. He's missing a lot of point blank layups. I think he's shooting like, I can't remember what he's shooting on the season, but he's shooting a bad percentage, especially for a center. So far this season, man. I think it's kind of tanking our overall true shooting percentage, because I believe he's second on the team in shot attempts per game, and first is obviously Jalen. But yeah, man, I just wanted to add some context there. Now, I'm gonna let y'all figure out whether or not the offensive rating is fool's gold or not, just looking at all of the context that we have put in. So what have we looked at? We looked at we take the most shots per game in the league per 100 possessions. We second in offensive rebound percentage. I think we're fourth in turnover percentage as far as not turning the ball over, and we force a lot of turnovers from the other team. So why wouldn't we have a whole lot of chances to, run up the scoreboard? So what is the problem with all of that? Well, it's got to be how we're actually processing our offense. What is the offensive process that we have? Our go-to play is a bunch of, P&P offense. They pick a roll and post up with LP. Like, as much as we do that, we're not, our effectiveness rate on them play types are not like elite in the first place. So why don't we run a little bit more DHOs? Well, I don't see us running any kind of horns. We don't do a lot of creativity. We don't do a lot of off-ball movement on offense, man. We just do a lot of mismatch hunting and then attack the mismatch. By the time we finally find a mismatch, it's 5 seconds left on the shot clock. God dog. Or we spend a lot of time trying to get the ball to Alperen Sengun, or we finally get it to them, they double them, we kick it out, somebody passing up an open shot, or they take the open shot and they miss it, or if they don't take the open shot, they move it around the horn, and then they finally find Alperen Sengun with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. There's a whole lot of that going on with the offense, man. So, yeah, man, y'all let me know. Is that offensive rating fool's gold, or is it not? mean, with all that being the case, we still 10th in offensive rating, and we still have a lot that we still trying to figure out on offense. We're not gonna miss all these type of easy shots forever all season. Even last year we had better. I don't even know. Well, I gotta go look at the numbers to see what we were through 6 games on some of these shots that we missing right now. But last year was kind of the inverse, where it was Jalen that was off for most of the damn season. Jalen was off, but Fred and Alperen Sengun was so solid and strong and reliable, and they were, hitting their shots at a solid rate. Why can't they do that now? I think they'll be all right. Again, it's still early. It's 6 games, man. We'll probably be back again at the 10-game mark and, kind of review everything and see where we at, see what's making sense. What are we doing well? What are we not doing so well? What do we need to improve on? Where can we improve as far as who we already have on the roster and things like that, man. But yeah, man, tomorrow night, because I'm recording this on November the 3rd. But tonight, when I'm dropping the video, we're playing the New York Knicks. Let's see if we can clean up some of that nonsense that we was going through and dealing with the Golden State Warriors. The Knicks are not the Warriors, though. They don't play the same style of offense where they just bombard you with a whole bunch of basketball IQ and they just IQ you to death. And next thing you know, you're down 30 points and then you got to claw all the way back in the fourth quarter, take the lead, and end up losing in overtime. Yeah, the Knicks ain't that. Steph Curry or not. But we'll see, man. We got to deal with Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, and Mikal Bridges. Last season's Houston Rockets' favorite non-Rocket. But we're not going to go into that now, man. Anyway, if you're still with me to this point, that means you like the video. You need to hit that like button. You need to hit that subscribe button. And you need to leave a comment down for me below. Let me know what you thought about the video, what you think about the offensive rating, fool's gold or not. What did I miss? What could I have added? What did I not say enough of? What did I not express more of? What did you want to add to it on your own? Let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. I like to engage with everybody. But yeah, man, we'll be back with another pre-game and halftime for the Knicks game on the Rockets Round Robin channel. Follow that again. It's going to be in the description box below. Down here. Yeah. Anyway, it's the Rockets Propaganda channel. Follow me on Twitter at AKinfinity_VVS. And we out.